In today's video, I want to talk about my sleep hack. Everything that I do actually, or that I take to optimize my sleep, because on average, we just looked at my log, and I sleep between 6 and 7 hours on average. Sometimes it's even less, like today it is 5 hours and 4 minutes. Last week was 5 hours on average. Week before, 5 hours and 48 minutes on average. So with this video, I want to give you all the tips that I do to make sure that I can be optimal, functional, and I don't feel tired the next morning. In today's video, we'll do shoulders, tricep, and a little bit of chest. Chest is not a priority for me, so I try to integrate 1 to 2 exercises a week. That's it. And I'll focus on the upper chest. So right now I'll do shoulder press. And what I will do is I will do a superset. I'll do regular shoulder press and I will do standing shoulder press. I will focus on having some sort of inclination to target my upper chest and the front delt at the same time. I'll do 4 sets of that, 10 reps, and then I will jump to the next exercise.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams and flight. And we'll fly.
Point number 1, physical activities. If you want to sleep well at night and you want to be optimal, and just rest, do something in your day, be physically active. If you're not doing anything, then your body doesn't burn the calories that it needs to burn to be tired, you know? First thing first, that has been proven by so many studies that if you work out in the morning and at night, you will go to sleep like so quick and you'll just be tired and fall asleep. So the tip number 1, quite simple, but a lot of people don't do it. So second tip, sauna. And a lot of people will be like, what the fuck, sauna? I don't want to go to the spa. But there's a good article I will link below this video. It's an article from Tim Ferriss in collaboration with Rhonda Patrick. He created a nice article about that. And I feel it just sums up what's the benefits of sauna. But why use it? Just to recover faster, boost growth hormones. So I kind of compensate the lack of sleep with the sauna when I do 15 minutes of sauna right after the gym 3 times a week. I don't know if you recall, guys, I did an experiment. I was just training 1.5 hours a week. I was able to progress because I was integrating a lot of sauna in it and doing all the thing optimally with the sleep and supplements and the food, and I was able to gain weight and get in better shape. I like to train though. It's more a mental thing than just physically. That's why I don't do that anymore. But if I needed to do that because I'm too busy, then I could do that. So sauna is one of the key components to recover faster, boost your growth hormones, and kind of balance the lack of sleep and optimize your sleep. So that's hack number 2.
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories.
The thing that I want to make sure that it's clear with me is I don't want to be a fitness guru. I want to be someone who inspires you to be optimal in any area of your life. Financially, lifestyle, family-wise, relationship-wise, the way that you develop yourself mentally, and just overall becoming a better human being, you know, because at the end of the day, the game of life is not played in the gym. The gym is just a tool to show us how discipline can pay off and also optimize ourselves physically, so we have more energy during the day and we are more optimal, more functional. We can do anything that we want. So if you like other things than the gym, just do this thing. I just encourage physical activity. I know that lifting weights is one of the best out there because it plays a lot with the burning fat process. The more muscle mass you have, the better it is in terms of long term. You stress a lot to your bones, you know, so you build that bone density that you need for later on in life. So I think that no matter what you do, you should at least have a couple of sessions a week of weightlifting. I just want you guys to be optimal and enjoy living and just be limitless, you know, that you can do anything in life. So that's my purpose, that's my goal. So don't see like those videos as being, he's like the sleep guy, or he's like the fucking nutrition guy. And I'm just like someone who want to become better, and I just want to share everything that I do for myself, so you guys can learn a bit and maybe replicate it, or even say like, man, I don't want to do this thing, this is not the person I want to be, and you learn something from me, and I'm happy with that. Another hack, go outside, get yourself exposed to the sun. So the sun on your skin will make a huge difference in regulating your hormones, regulating your production of melatonin. If you don't know what's melatonin, it's basically the hormone that it's produced to put you to sleep, to relax and calm down, you know. And right now it's hard to do that like in a country like Canada during the winter. So what do I do? So first off, there's a supplement that I take. It's vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 can only be activated if you're exposed to sun. So there's some light that you can buy. I don't have any of those light, but this is one of the hack. You can buy them on Amazon, and it gives you pretty much the same effect as going outside for like 15 minutes. And if not, tanning bed can be a solution. Don't expose yourself too much on a tanning bed. I will go like 5 minutes at a time, not too often, probably like 2 to 3 times a week, and that will help you to regulate your mood, regulate your energy, and also your melatonin level. And a lot of people like are scared about like the sun because of skin cancer and all that type of stuff, but the thing is, skin cancer can only be acquired if you do too much of it, you know, if you're just going outside all the time, staying there all day long. But we are meant to be outside, we are meant to be exposed to the sun, we are creatures of the sun, you know, we get our energy from it. Without the sun we will be nothing grows, everything will be just frozen, we will die. There's no living animal or anything on planet Earth that can survive without the sun. That's a bold statement. I have no idea if there's like exception to that, but I don't really care. I just know that we need it. Okay guys, so I'm currently at the office. It is currently 6 p.m. so I've worked all day. I didn't record more sequence for this vlog, and I wanted to talk about nap. So there's something that I do quite often to optimize the lack of sleep that I can get sometime, and also to feel more fresh and more productive, and it's nap. I'm someone who can fall asleep in about 10 seconds wherever I want, when I want, and I think it's a skill that you can develop. You just practice with your breathing, calm yourself, put everything black, you know, don't think about anything, you just calm down, and then you just breathe and you fall asleep. And I sleep for about 15 minutes. That just reset my nervous system to keep going and have more energy. I think nap is such a big part of our success and the way that we can be so driven and focused and work like crazy hours, that in the next office that we will build this year, scoop, we'll have just a room for naps for employees. So if they want to rest for 15 minutes, it's all right, they can go, because at some point you're not productive, you know, when your mind is just like too cluttered and you have been focused for too long, you're just like low in energy. So it can just be good to reset it. So yeah, big believer in nap. Now I'm going home and I will let you know what's the next hack. I think it's the perfect place to talk about this hack, and it's all about dieting and being leaner. So for sure, you can train as much as you want, but where you get your abdominals, it's in the kitchen. And when I say get your abdominals, not because of the look, just it's a good indicator of your body fat. And so when you're below 12%, you will sleep deeper, you will recover faster, everything will just be more smooth. There's a lot of studies to prove that. There's also a good book that I want to recommend you guys about sleep, and it's a book from Sean Stevenson, and I'll read the title because it's quite a long title. Sleep Smarter, 21 Essential Strategies to Sleep Your Way to Better Body, Better Health, and Bigger Success. This book is amazing. If you want to learn more about the processes of optimizing your room to sleep better, I'll give you a bunch of tips, but this book go in a lot of details in a bunch of stuff, but you will see that I don't give all the same tips. So this video is mainly about what I do. I don't apply everything that it's in the book, but the book is pretty amazing, so I highly recommend that. I'll put a link below this video if you want to check this out. And the audiobook is really good. So some audiobook, you know, it can be kind of boring, but this one is pretty good. So Sleep Smarter, that's the title of the book. There's a myth that I want to bust. There's people who say that you don't eat sugar before going to sleep because you will get fat. And it's not entirely true. What will happen is like where you burn the most fat is while you sleep, you know. It's when you recover, and your sleep is super important to gather all the information that you took during the day, boost your learning process, all the information that you took. It's kind of having like a backup of your day, you know, while you sleep, and also recover from the entire day, the entire stress that you put in your body, so the next day you can wake up fresh and build something to survive in a better way. And when I say that, it's just because when you train, you weaken the body, and the goal of your body is just to make you stronger, and that's why they build muscle to recover from the intensity and the activities that you did during the day. So then after that, you can survive in that type of condition. So your body doesn't count the number of reps, doesn't count anything. It just counts the shift that it's on it, and you want to become better and stronger to be able to fight that type of stress. So that being said, the thing about the eating sugar before going to sleep, it's not good for people who are overweight. For people like me, I can process carbs easily, but I won't eat sugars right before sleep because it can disturb my sleep. So why? It's just because, you know, there's a peak. Like when you eat sugar, you're excited and then you crash. Just that can wake me up from my sleep cycle, and I don't want that because my sleep cycle are pretty important. It's around 90 minutes of sleep cycle, and I want to get as much as possible to recover, and I optimize my sleep to do so. And yeah, so that's why eating carbs before going to sleep is not so good. Now it will be different depending on the type of carbs that you get, but like sugar, I try to avoid it as much as possible, and I focus on just having a protein shake. That's what I do before going to sleep. So I could go more in depth in another video about this kind of like topic. It's just this video is more about like everything that I do to optimize my sleep and my day, and I lack some sleep. Hack number 6. It's been quite a while that I'm using those products, so it's supplements. If you don't know what's a supplement, I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh, again, supplements, but they're there to supplement your life. Don't rely on them. Rely on food first and then supplement your life with them. That's why they're called supplements. There's a bunch of good supplements out there, and there's one that I've been using for years, and it's Natural Test Booster. And the purpose of it is just to make sure that I'm optimal. So there's a lot of people will hear test booster, testosterone booster, and they'll think about like steroid, but they're not. It's just plant that help you to be optimal. So currently use P6 from Silicor. I'll put the nutrition fact just right here. So let's pop it up. Basically, there's ashwagandha, which is something that helps you stay young. You can read a bunch of studies on about that, but there's a bunch of herbs in it and the roots that help you to optimize your natural testosterone level. So I use that when I don't sleep enough. Basically, I use it pretty much every day, and I cycle it. I will do 2 months on and 1 to 2 months off, and I will just cycle that. But it's basically just herbs and roots and anything natural to help you boost your testosterone level naturally. Another supplement that I use to optimize my sleep is magnesium. I would say 90% of the current population are magnesium deficient. Magnesium is something that will help you balance your mood, your energy. It will help you recover faster, sleep better. Just go read about it. I don't want to do a video just about magnesium, but magnesium, it's one of the supplements I will always recommend. Let's say like you ask me like what's the top 3 supplements, magnesium will be a part of them because we're all magnesium deficient. So just go read about it. It will help you become a better and more efficient human being. So in terms of quality of magnesium, focus on getting the one finishing up by ATE. So let's say glycinate, malat. That's pretty much the one that I use. So it's a mix of glycinate and malat together, and I just take 1 pill before going to sleep, and that's it. I also take ZMA right before sleep, so it's a mix of like zinc and magnesium, pretty much. So that's it. So that's the supplement that I take to optimize my sleep. People might not have understood the malat thing, so you can pronounce it like malate as well, or malate. I think it's in Spanish. So malat or malate, it's the same thing, just some people from the UK and the US will pronounce it differently. Hack number 7. So there's 3 things I want to say in this hack, and it's basically all about the blue light. So one of the things that I use right now is some glasses to block the blue light. So when I work at night, I try to minimize the exposure to screen, to the blue light of the screen, because this is something that stress our body, that wake us up, and it's because our body is totally synced with the sun, you know. So when the sun goes down, we're supposed to go to sleep, you know, but now we can have like almost kind of a 24-hour day, you know. It's like in Las Vegas, you know, there's so much light that you feel that it's almost a day, you know. Right now I still have some lights on, but usually I'll close them, I would say like an hour 30 before I go to sleep, and I will start wearing the glasses probably like 3 hours before I go to sleep. You're not obliged to do that. It's just something I like to prevent, you know. Some people say that just stop the blue light like 1 hour before going to sleep, and that will ease out the speed to go to sleep, you know, to fall asleep and to sleep better and sleep well and not have your sleep disturbed. So that's the first thing. Second thing that I use is an app called f.lux. It's been a couple of years that I use that, probably like 4 or 5 years, and you can get it at Just Get Flux. And what it does, it just temperate. It's hard to see with the camera because the camera adjusts the temperature of the colors and stuff, but it basically kind of your screen turned like kind of orange-ish, and it blocked the blue light and it kind of reduced the blue light that you're exposed to. So it's a good thing to use. It's an app that you can have on your Mac, on your PC, and feature is nice if you watch like a movie or something or a series at night on your computer. Turn on the movie mode, which kind of remove a little bit the orange-ish but keep blocking some blue light. So it's a good tool to use. And you also have the same thing on your iPhone. Android, I think you can get this app, or there's other apps, so just search like in their kind of app store. I have no idea how Android works, but if you go on your phone, I don't know if you guys can see, I'll just put it here. So this is my phone. So if you probably see now, if you swipe up and you hold that, you have the night shift now. So the night shift, it bring, you'll see the screen to orange-ish, and I like to put that down at night, so there's less, the light is just less strong in my eyes. So that's one of the things that I do. As for the glasses, I'll put the link in the description of the video. I also got you 20% off if you want to buy some blue light blocking glasses. Those are great. They block around 40% of the blue light, and they look cool, so you don't look like so weird. There's some glasses up there that you look like you're in Star Trek or something, and I don't want that. So I want to have something that I look like Harry Potter is fine. It's trendy, so that's why I got Le Petit Lunetier. So I basically ordered them, and then so many people were asking me like, where can I get the glasses? Where can I get those glasses? And I was like, well, a lot of people seems to like it, so I'll just email the company and say like, I have like my audience who would like to have like the glasses, and is there like any discount we can get? So if you use Marc Fitt at checkout, or you just use the link below in the video, you'll save 20% on any glasses you buy on their website. So another one of my tips is just to be well hydrated, you know. When you drink enough water, everything just functions better. So just drink water. There are so many people who are just like, I have a headache. Just drink water. 95% of the case when someone have a headache, they're just dehydrated. So just drink a bunch of water. That will help for everything in your life. You're made of water, so focus on that. Put alarm clock, just drink water, you know. If you forget it all the time, there's some people like, I'm not someone who drink water, but like everyone needs it. So just drink it, and that will solve a lot of issue and will make you more functional overall, sleep better, have more energy, less tired, get less sick. Everything start from that. It's just the basis, you know. So what I want to share with you guys is you need to be in a room where it's pitch black when you sleep. Pitch black because there's too many artificial lights that and whenever, like, it's not just our eyes who see lights, you know. Our skin is exposed to light and react to it and get energy from it, and our sleep analyze the lights outside to get to sleep, to produce melatonin, to regulate our hormones, to be in a sleep mode or sleep phases or whatever. So make sure that you have something in front of your window. So this place is a new house. It's been 2 years actually we're here, but we travel a lot and we don't focus on, we need to to cover the windows, but so far that's what we put, you know, to cover as much as possible the lights coming out from outside. And I bought those thing, like I would say like 3 weeks ago, almost like a month, because I went on like 3 trips already. I need to install them. I'll try to do that this weekend. It's kind of like, I need to focus on doing that more often, like task to finish the house and all that stuff. And we also have another window in our closet, so it's just like clothes and stuff. But this light come off in the room. My cat is under the blanket right now. She covers her eyes because she knows that lights will give her energy and she don't want to. So yeah, just sleep in a room, pitch dark, and that's another tips and trick, and it's super easy to do. Another thing that Kat and I always do is we put, if you want to have your cell phone in the room, you put it on airplane mode. So you just swipe up, airplane mode, so there's no connection or Wi-Fi in the room, you know. Another thing I want to buy is a timer for the Wi-Fi downstairs, so it turns off around 1 a.m. until 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. So let's call them like Wi-Fi waves or something like that. We try to minimize it and try to minimize all type of waves that we can get. So yeah, because it disturbs your sleep, it's kind of a stressor, and all stressors will boost your energy, you know, because you're kind of a reactive mode all the time. So we try to minimize it while we sleep, and then during the day we're just exposed to it like crazy, and it will be more and more with the years, but it helps to sleep better and deeper and recover faster. And the final tip of the day is go to sleep between 10 and 2 a.m. If you can only have 4 hours of sleep, go to sleep at like 9:45 or something, because the time that you recover the most is between 10 and 2 a.m. So this is where your body is in sync with the sun, with everything, and this is where you produce the most growth hormone, that you recover the most, and that your body is just in the best optimal recovery process to be in shape the next day. I try to always go to sleep. I would say I go to sleep between 10:30 and 11, so I'm losing like one crazy hour, you know, because it's kind of hard, you know. Usually I work all day and then I want to spend some time with Kat, so we either like watch a movie or something, or a series, talk, and yeah. So I guess that will be it, or we do other things that are normal. So on that's it for today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. It was packed with a bunch of tips. For sure it wasn't like something that was like this deconstructing everything details per details. I wanted to give you the overlay of everything that I do to optimize my sleep and make sure that everything is on my side, that I can function, be optimal the next day. But that's pretty much it. So focus on all those key points. If you do that, I guarantee that you will feel more alive, that you will have more energy, and that you will crush the day. So on that, Kat, you want to say bye?
Good night.
Say goodbye, Team Fit. We the best.
Team Fit is the best, but Team Cat is even better.
Team Cat is even better. Boo. So on that, peace out. I'll talk to you. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, share them the tips of success, and also subscribe, turn on the notification to see all the videos, because we're working hard on them. Yeah, what do you want to say?
Team Fit is the best.
Team Fit is the best. She knows.
Sorry.
They're still waiting for some sort of invitation. Next never